Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Deadly Neighbors 2. I'm sure there was a Deadly Neighbors 1. I tried it out. I didn't really care for it. So I'm not going to play that. I'm going to play the second one. Deadly Neighbors 2 is a turn-based strategy game where you get to completely customize a family to fight other families. You fight, 15 computerized families, and then you'll be able to fight families that other players have created. In fact, in order to register your family, you must fight at least one other family that another player has created. And the coolest thing about it, really, is that you can customize your family to have, themes, so it's really cool. So first, let me go about showing you the families that I've already created to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Here we have the, what did I call them, the gangrene? It wasn't the gangrene gang like in Powerpuff Girls, but my theme here was that, they all had green hair. So it's cool. I think they match. Then we have the family that I'm probably going to be deleting, because sadly you can only have 3 families. I wish you could have at least 5, but you can't. We have the Outcast Geeks. I figure he's a tech geek, and she's she's a goth. I don't know, she's a geek. She's an outcast at the very least, and she, looks like a stereotypical nerd, so I like that. Maybe we got, the geek, the nerd, and the dork. Sure, why not? Gotta like that. And then we have... I don't even remember who these guys are. Oh, I actually love this family. This is just the, the average American family. We've got a single dad, and we got a teenage daughter with a cell phone, and his undead son! So that, that's what they're talking. And you don't have to theme them, I just think it's more fun if there's some kind of theme. So sadly, the tech geeks gotta go, because I need to make a fresh family to go through for this LP. Also, you might recognize this music if you've played KLOM. There's different classes that you can have, but you actually have to unlock them. But I actually finally have enough money to unlock all of them, so I'm going to unlock cats. I don't actually have any of the pet classes. Dogs. And the final one, cutters. So I do believe that I have all of the classes now. Now, I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do yet, but I know that I'm going to have a cutter in my party. Let's see, where are the cutters? There we go. And you can change a lot of things. You can change the color of, pretty much any article of clothing. Usually not the face things. You can change, the skin. The gender, also. There's usually 2 male, 2 female. I don't know. I'll decide. I don't know what my other guys are going to be. I don't think I want any pets. And is there any class that I haven't tried that's not pets? I've tried you. Zombies. Pyros are great, by the way. I might actually have one. Chargers. I don't think I've ever had a charger. Or have I? What are your weapons? I have. Okay, that father was a charger. And they're actually really good, too, because they have ridiculous HP. Kids are actually pretty cool. Actually, you know what? They're all good. I don't know why. The emo goths are a little bit weird, but they're all good. Watermelon. I could throw watermelon at people. Oh, well. Anyway, I'm going to decide what my family's going to be, and then we're going to rock. Okay, I think we have our team. I wasn't going to use a dog, but I've never used pets before, and it seems like, just for my personal fun, since I've beaten this 3 times, I should use classes that I haven't used. So the only class that I've used before is the Pyro. And after this playthrough, the only class that I will have never used would be cats. So, we have this guy. I shall call him Wonton. He is a sushi chef, but he got kind of, bored with, making sushi every single day for jerk college kids, because, he worked at a campus. And now he just wants to fight, use his skills out in the field. He also met this guy. I shall call him Monty. He was a cocktail bartender. He made cocktails. And he also makes Molotov cocktails. This guy's equally pissed off with his job and his lot in life. He's a lot older. He should retire, but he just doesn't have enough money to retire right now, so he has to keep on going. And the rage has kind of caught him to hook up with a sushi chef. And then we have Ziggy, a random dog that I found that actually hangs out in the back of his bar. He's pretty protective of Monty, so they're going to fight together. This is my crew. We shall use them for glory. I don't know how this is going to go. There's certain, depending on what you pick, it actually is, the game's really hard or really easy. But we'll see how it goes. All of these are computer characters. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Now, the cutters I fought against, and the cutters are very powerful, so I have to be careful. Looks like we have 2 kids and a... what are they called? A shooter. Now, the Pyros are amazing, because when they attack, it leaves fire wherever the person is. Now, every once in a while, he will light on fire unless he moves. What does that mean? That means that he can't shoot me. if he shoots me, he'll take damage, so likely he'll move from the square so that he doesn't take the fire damage. Dogs, I have no idea what's going to happen. I've never used them. In fact, when I fight them, I don't even get what they're about. I have to be careful with these kids, because the kids are actually, like the blitzers. They have very little HP, but they do massive amounts of damage later on. Right now, though, there's no way anyone can beat me. Yeah, it's going to be too easy. Fire. Ah. The Pyro's abilities, if there's someone in front, it'll actually hit the person in front before it hits the people in back, so you have to be careful about that. If you move into someone's range, you will automatically attack them without choosing to. It'll just happen. Can I hit you this time? Gotcha. There, he moved instead of shooting. And you're dead. You're dead. And you're soon to be dead. You can't hit, like, your friends with any attacks, though, so don't worry about that. With any ranged attacks. Bam! First defeated. Now, because everyone survived, I get 3 coins, and because I'm playing on Kongregate, I get 1 more coin. Not that coins matter to me anymore. Well, I guess they kind of do. And here's a message from Nerdook. Now, I've played 2 other games by this guy. This guy is amazing. I love him. He did I'm a Rogue AI, so that's on my channel, and what was the other one? Kill All Heroes. Both excellent. Like, everything this guy does is great. And I know he's done other games. It seems like I should seek them out. But he's explaining that you have to defeat 15 families. You only get 15 upgrade points. And after you upgrade everyone fully and defeat the 15 families, then you'll be able to fight real families. Like families that were made by actual other people. So let's see here. This is why cutters are so amazing right here. They have the ability to deflect projectiles, which is huge. It's absolutely huge. So let me see. Your attacks can never be countered. That's actually great. As far as the skills go, and remember, you only have 15 points total. Like, you'll never get more than that no matter what. The skills on the top, once you get one of them, and I'm actually going to get the projectile ones right now. Once you get the ones on the top, one on the bottom will be... Let me see here. Only take 1 damage from... Oh my god, that's ridiculous. It's crazy. And deflected projectiles can actually go back at their attacker. That's why they're really crazy. But if you take a top ability, it'll unlock a bottom ability. If you take the middle ones, it will not unlock anything. But the middle ones are actually usually pretty cool. So attacks have a 30% chance to cause bleed. That's actually great. The one thing is that I wish the attacks were named something. Like, this one could be called, like, Extra Pange, or, like, Flay, or... what is this? Actually, this is... Oh, this could be, like, Blood in the Water, because it works against enemies that have low HP. And what are the dog's abilities? I actually don't know. Adjacent allies gain health. That's cool. That could be, like, man's best friend. Regenerate 1 health for 7. That could be, like, K9 stamina. Reduces melee damage. Ooh, extra damage against pet. That could be, like, doesn't get along with others, or I don't know. You see what I say? It's like each of the abilities seem like they should have a cool name because they're thought out. They make logical sense for the class. I would just like that extra, flavor text. Yeah, like this one. If you have more dogs in the party, then it increases HP for each dog in the party. That's clearly like a pack animal skill. When an ally dies, gain... Ooh, wow. So if one of your friends dies, the dog goes crazy and does extra damage. Melee attack... Oh, that's great. I'm definitely going to get that. He's got a counterattack. When killed, all allies are filled to full HP. That's amazingly good. Wow. Dogs are actually kind of great, aren't they? Alright, let's move on to the next one. I don't know how many families I'm going to do in each... Probably, I don't know, 5 sounds about right. I could do 5 families per video. We'll see. It depends how fast I go. Oh god, 2 cats and a zombie. I wonder what the story is there. There's got to be some kind of story. And there's no melee attack. There's no ranged attackers, so it doesn't really matter who I throw my Molotov at. Monty can have his choice, really. It's always good to concentrate fire if you can. It's also good to take out the stupid ranged guys if you can. Well, there's no ranged here, so let's concentrate on you. It seems like the dog should have, like, an extra attack against cats, too. That would make sense. Bam. You're on fire. Get him, Ziggy. I named him Ziggy because I have a friend who has a dog named Ziggy, even though that dog is not a bulldog. And I could have made it look more like Ziggy. I don't care. I like the way the bulldog looks. Bam. Yeah, it's pretty easy at first, but depending on your group, it can get really hard. There's no doubt about that. Victory! Full points. Now, anytime you upgrade someone to at least level 2, you get a special ability. So let me see. Had 30% chance to cause bleed. Let's do that. Because I want a special ability. And we got Whirlwind Blade. Cuts all enemies within 2 squares in a whirlwind rapid cut. Excellent. So next I'll concentrate on one of the other characters. Okay, so what do we got here? Still no ranged attackers. Charge! Oh, and we got it. Oh, it's an emo goth. The emo goths are mainly good after they get a very specific ability, but I doubt that the computer has that ability right now. But that ability actually makes them completely viable as a, you know, as a good... Like, I can't imagine making an emo goth without this specific ability. I'll just see if he has it, and if he doesn't, I'll just tell you what it is, because there's a chance we won't be seeing it this game. He does not have it. I didn't think so. Whirlwind Blade. Actually, I'll move up here first. Use Whirlwind Blade next turn. The ability is that when the goth dies, they summon a demon. And that's great because, one, there's a few abilities that trigger when one of your allies dies. Wham! Whirlwind Blade. Hit them both. And if you have the demon... and one of your allies has the if your allies dies, you can get the ability after the goth dies, and again when the demon dies. So that's always great. I'm doing very well, but again, real challenge starts around number 5. Let me do the dog. What do you got here? Starting HP, that's not going to help. When killed, all allies get... That's really good. But can I get anything that'll help me before I start dying? Free melee counterattack that deals... I might just want to get that. Reduces melee damage by 25%. That's really good. If an ally dies... Alright, so that's like the Berserker Rage move. Okay, so that happens if I kill someone, or if anyone kills them. Let's do the counterattack. Hopefully that'll activate now. Alright. And hopefully it's not just like the first attack or something. Alright, so any... What are you? A Tinkerer. Okay. They have electrical attacks later on that are actually pretty deadly. We've got another emo goth. Let's send the dog after the goth. Ooh, and they've got a doggy, too. We should go say hi to him. Here, duck. Ow. Yeah, the computer seems to completely do it randomly. Also, there's, like... If you know the game really well, then you can make insane combos. Because, for example, my first team was really good, and I didn't know this because I just picked what looked cool. But the kids have an ability to do extra damage to burning enemies, and I had a pyro. And we're talking like 50% extra damage, so my kid, like my pyro would just light the guy on fire. And then my kid would just come in and do ridiculous damage to everyone. There we go. We're just tearing these guys up. Whirlwind Blade! He moved. And I moved too, for no reason. That was actually an accident. Weehaw! Victory. Alright, so what number? I don't know. This is number 4, the 4th upgrade point. Let's give it to the dog so he gets a special ability. Extra damage against pets. Oh, he does have something specific. Alright, well, it's not against cats. It seems like it should be against cats, is all I'm saying. Alright, reduced melee damage taken. That, wow. 40%. You would have to shoot this dog in order to kill him, pretty much. New ability, Face Lick. When an ally with the lowest HP gets healed for... Okay. Puts out flames as that ally... Oh, that's awesome. It's like a utility skill. Cool. This is the last one for this video. Now, I want to say this. I wasn't sure if I was going to say this. Because I already have a plan who, like... I have a friend, Relicti. He made a family so that I could fight them at the end. But yeah, Relicti played this and he made 3 families. So I'm gonna fight one of them. Maybe all of them. But if you make a family, and I'm not sure how this works. Maybe I'll put it in the description how to do it. But I know I can fight other people's families. I might have to be friended with the people on Kongregate in order to do so, however. But it would be cool to fight some people's families. And maybe if I get a few of them, I can show it in like the last episode, or maybe even make another episode where I just fight people's families with my family. Oh, they've got a bruiser. I gotta be careful. You should go off the bruiser first. I think like maybe the first... Let's say like the first 3 people that... Yeah, this is how I'll do it. the first 3 people that send me a friend invite on Kongregate and have families, I will fight their family in an episode. So only the first 3. And if you make multiple families, I'm just going to fight one of the families, not all of them. So that'll work, I think. Yeah. Facelift. Cool. Healed the pyro. Yeah, so just the first 3. If I get 3, I'll post an annotation here saying, you know, no more families. Or if no one does it, I just won't do it. Because whatever, it does take a little bit of time to make a family. I'm not expecting a whole lot. Whirlwind Blade. Killed one of them. Yeah, we got these guys. But it would be cool to fight people's family. Now the cat, okay. The reason the cats are kind of amazing, besides the fact that they can teleport, is they get an ability called 9 lives, which makes it so you're probably going to kill them in one hit. But you have to hit them at least 7 times. Like, no matter how much damage you do, you're going to have to hit them at least 7 times to kill them. And that can actually make a pretty big difference. Like, I would have won already if they didn't have that ability. Whirlwind Blade. 2 lives left. 1 life left. There we go. Chop that cat up. So yeah, first 3 people who send me a fan request and have a family, I will fight that family in addition to Relictize's family. But okay, that's it for the first episode. Next episode, I will fight 5 more families, or I'll just finish the game. We'll see how much time it takes. Alright, I'm CrossKnights, this is Deadly Neighbors 2, and I hope to see you guys in the battlefield sometime.